Got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Here we are, DA, it's all yours. Well, the G League continues to be a great asset for the NBA. Great stuff, David. Thank you. Now the starting group for the visitors. Powell is out there with Q. Then there's Gill. And it's ABC, and it's the Cobra in at the 3, the small forward. Cool Hands is out there with the Wizard. Then it's AI. Then there's Prez. And it's Woolridge in at the guard position. Now we have two teams tonight, Steve, that love to take their time working it up court. When you played, which were the best teams at grinding it out in slower games?
You know, I think the Chicago Bulls, that triangle offense, I mean, they ran on fast break on their defense, but on the offensive end, they wanted to wear you down with that triangle offense. And the teams that had dominant post players, they would get it down to them, make you double team, the ball would move around. And that was pretty much Shaq teams and Akeem Olajuwon teams, guys who had dominant centers.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line. 2 shots. Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good. Here's the Cobra. Six to shoot. Pass to ABC. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Find the lane. Find the lane. What's up?
And so he hits the technical free throw. We're about 1 minute into the first. Back to Woolridge. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's ABC. 26 points for him last game again.
He was a shot-blocking nightmare out there. 4 blocks on the game and some alter shots as well.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Over to the left wing. And stolen by AI. Out to the right wing. Back to Woolridge. Pass to Prez. Just 5 on the clock. Here's AI. Offline with his 3. Powell for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. McKnight, guarded by Woolridge. Powell, that's good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Cool Hands. He had 28 points in the win against the Lakers. Inside, T. And he banks in the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
It's Powell on the wing. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And finished off by Prentice.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. McKnight, the pass to ABC. Now here's Powell. Here's the 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Woolridge. He had 13 points in the win against the Lakers.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Well, Smitty, for players and teams that are out of the playoff hunt, how do they stay motivated here to go the rest of the season every night, every practice, every trip?
And I think that's when the organization, your captains, your coaches, you got to talk about being a pro. Sometimes you lose focus. You're not in the playoffs, and maybe your team that was supposed to be or not slated to be in the playoffs. You still are a professional. You have to have a professional approach.
The first free throw is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Gone 50% from the field to this point. 4 of 8. Prez. And finished off by Prez.
Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. It's Powell on the wing. He's guarded by AI. And no good. Gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And there's the pass to Cool Hands. Nailed from three-point land.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Pass to ABC. In the corner, Powell with it. Over AI. No good off the back of the rim.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
They get it back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range. Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Cruz, he's checked in for Woolridge. Both free throws good from Prez.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
some numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
ABC passes to McKnight. Looking to end the run. That's tipped.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. At the line for 2. Shoot 2. First one falls for him. Lately we have seen star players changing teams more often. Shorter contracts, player options. Smitty, is there any downside to any of that?
You know, I think the downside is from a fan standpoint, you get invested in a player and he's moved in like 2 or 3 years. I think it should be where if a player wants to sign a longer-term contract with the organization, that should be a rule in play. But right now with these shorter contracts and player options, there's going to always be a lot of movement.
Gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Gill. Now here's Powell. He's guarded by AI. Powell, no one around him, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Powell's got 8 points.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Here's Goose. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. The feed to Powell. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
Here's Prez. Gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. ABC. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. Here's Goose. It's tipped. Hands thrown by AI. And they're moving it up. Finished off the break.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Here's McKnight. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Goose, the pass to Cool Hands. AI outside. Clock at 6. Powell pulls it in.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Here's the Cobra. An 11-point game for him in the win again. And here is Powell. On the 3 off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now Prez. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And his defense was absolutely outstanding, especially his 2 blocks, which helped turn the game.
Now here's Prez. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Prez really making a difference here.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
So both teams making some changes here.
A moment here to see some stats for AI. He's really stood out for them over the past month. He's putting up 13 points a game, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
Watson, the pass to Goose. Kicked away. 1:19 left here in the first quarter.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now, here's AI. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's blocked. Fast break. Here we go. Here's ABC. He's covered by Watson. Knocks it loose. Rain Man passes to ABC. And the basket is good. ABC's got 8.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4 or 5.
AI outside. Feeds it to Watson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Rain Man. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Latrey. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the first quarter. The home team, they're up by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you this right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
They've got cool hands. Waiter out there with the dude. And it's Goose. And it's Woolridge in at the 1. Home team on D. They've led by as much as 10. McKnight, the pass to Rain. Here's Insanity. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Watson. Well, 50% from the floor. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. We've got Q. Main man is out there with ABC. Then there's Insanity, and it's Reynolds in at the shooting guard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And fan heckling that crosses the line, Smitty. We saw the Utah Jazz ban someone for life. How can the NBA do a better job of protecting the player?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I think each organization, let's take our hat off to the Utah Jazz. They acted swiftly and quickly, and I love what they did. They banned the fan for life, and I think you got to hit more of that. And also, I think, you know, as far as the NBA and also along with these teams, have some kind of pregame, or like you said, before the season starts, just to reinforcing and stating the rules.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Home team on D. 6-point game. There's the pass to ABC. Shot clock at 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. He's off on the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's Watson. Passes to Goose. Down low, here's Cool Hands, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Cool Hands got 6 points.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Pass to McKnight. Here's Insanity. McKnight, the pass to Insanity. Here's Rain Man. And too long on the shot.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it goes down 2 points. The Dude's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Here's Rain Man. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The pass to ABC. No good on that one.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Count it. Woolridge has got his second basket of the game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he makes the first. One, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. From a low drama perspective, Steve, which stars do you think would be the easiest to play alongside and be their teammate?
I think Kawhi Leonard for sure, Kevin. Doesn't say much, just goes out and plays. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jokic, a lot of those superstars. I think Paul George is another guy that goes out and just plays. So there's a few out there that would love to play alongside.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
Gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. McKnight, guarded by Woolridge.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
free throw, no good. Foul, he's checked in for Q. And he sinks the second. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Powell against Woolridge. Passes it to Cool Hands. Here's Goose. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Goose has got 5.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Here's Reynolds. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Powell with the bounce pass. Pass to ABC. Woke loose. Stolen by Woolridge. And here we go. Here's Goose. And the call will be against Redhot. That is his first foul of the game. The Wizard is checked in for Cool Hands. The visitors on defense, down by 12. Here's Goose, off with the layup.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
It's Powell on the wing. Good on the three-point shot. 13 points in the game.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. Players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. Some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you.
Taking 2 shots. Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Brez is checked in for the Dude. Both good from the line that time. Steve, it seems like criticism of NBA officials is reaching a very interesting level. We see players, coaches, and now even executives confronting these officials over their calls.
You know, I know we love the word transparency, but I think also for these referees, because of technology as well, we're seeing these players from so many different angles. And all we want to talk about, if we're coaches and executives and players, are the plays they miss. And I think that's what we're, putting too much energy in.
Here's the Cobra. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. The shot by Powell, no good. Gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. So that bucket in no time at all. 8 points for the Wizards.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Checking out the numbers for the Wizards. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. He's putting up about 17 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
for Goose. Misses. Gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Woolridge. Buries it from three-point range. Woolridge has got 5 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Woolridge with it. He's got 7. AI kicks to Watson. Outside, Woolridge. They get it again. Rez passes to the Wizard. To the paint. A second chance effort. And the layup good by Woolridge. Woolridge has got 9.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Shot from 12. The shot by Powell, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Watson's shot is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Powell. He's coming off a 25-point game again.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Rez with the ball. He's covered by Gill. Pass to AI. And he drops in the layup off the glass. AI's got his first points of the night.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Rainman. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by AI. He feeds it to Woolridge. Comes up empty down low.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Here's Powell. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now, here's Watson. The Wizard passes to Woolridge. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 and 12.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The pass to Insanity. Here's the Cobra. Passes it to Rain. In the corner, Powell with it. Bangs home the trifecta. Powell's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Pass to the Wizard. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The pass to Insanity. Here's Gill. Pass to the Cobra. It's rebounded by Prez. Prez has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Free throw missing. Cool Hands checked in for the Whitey. He hits the second from the line. We've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Woolridge, the pass to AI. Here's Cool Hands. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. The shot that time, not on target.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Outside, Woolridge for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The home team delivering the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, they just about ran their...
And...
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. We've got Prez. Visit out there with Cool Hands. Then it's Woolridge, and it's AI in at the 2. ABC is out there with Gill. And it's the Cobra, and there's Money. And it's McKnight in at the 1 spot.
At the line, AI taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, AI. So he gets them both. Now here's Powell. Prez out there with the Wizard. Then it's Woolridge. Then it's Cool Hands. And it's AI in at the shooting guard position. ABC passes to McKnight. It's deflected.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
They've got Powell. Gill is out there with ABC. Then it's Q. And it's the Cobra in at the 3. To the inside. And that one's good. Gill. Gill's got his first bucket of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Woolridge. That one doesn't drop. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. McKnight, the pass to Gill. Makes it off the glass. Gill's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Cool Hands. And the 3 ball is good. Cool Hands got 9.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Pass to Powell. Fires for 3. Doesn't go that time. Gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Here's AI, and he uses the glass on the layup. AI has got his second bucket.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And the pass to the Cobra. In the corner, Powell with it. Over AI. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Oh, man. He hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
And finished off by Prez.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Outside, Woolridge. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Cool Hands. 9 points in the game so far. But he stays with it.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
When he gets into one of these grooves, you never know how long they're going to last. Sometimes they go on and on and on.
And he has not been on his game here. He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
Goose, he's checked in for Woolridge. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Picking up from where he left off. I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
To AI. Passes it to Goose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Goose has got 8 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And a moment now to see the stats for Powell.
He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level, averaging about 26 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
AI in the post, guarded by Powell. The shot misses. Pass to the Cobra. McKnight, the pass to Powell. The shot. Can't nail the jumper. Gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. The dish now to AI. The pass to Goose. Here's Cool Hands. Lets it go from deep and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
It's Powell on the wing. He's guarded by AI. Bucket is good. 21 points for money.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
AI outside. They get a hand on it. Lets the 3 fly. The Wizard passes to Prez. No good on that one. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Powell. Can't cash in from the high post. Gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. AI, and he's good on the 3-ball. AI's got 9.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Gill kicks to Powell. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Goose, the pass to Prez. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
McKnight, the pass to Powell. No good on the 3.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Goose, the pass to Cool Hands. And he dunks it down.
I tell you, he He's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Inside, here's Powell. It's blocked. Here's Prez. It's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The dude, he's checked in for the Wizard. Now here's Prez. Guarded closely. Pass to the dude. Down low. Here's Prez. And it's blocked. Here's McKnight. It's rebounded by Prez. Prez has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. The dude. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A moment here to check out some numbers for Prez.
An amazing run for him the second half of the season. 14th in rebounding, 15th in blocks. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
McKnight, the pass to ABC. Pass to Reynolds. Here's Rain Man. He's guarded by AI. 6 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. Here's the lob to Prez. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Rain Man. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. And finish off by Prez.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. Here's Rain Man. Can't get it to fall.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Prez with the bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Pass to Rain Man. Here's Insanity. There's the pass to Reynolds. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Prez. Prez has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. They get it back. Goes back up. His 15th try is a miss. Now 9 for 15 from the floor. Passes it to Rain Man. To stop the drought. No good there. And so it's the home team enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see from the outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got the waiter, Maverick out there with shake and bake, and it's the dude, and it's the quick in at the 3 spot. Count that bucket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here is Mr. Incredible. Pass to Reynolds. Here is Mr. Incredible. The 10-footer finds the target. Mr. Incredible's got his first basket of the night. Gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. They swipe it. 4-on-3 break. Here's Reynolds. Sweet little floater.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
Here's Maverick. Smitty, the NBA now permitting teams to sell international sponsorships. I mean, the league just continues to grow globally.
They have done a fantastic job. Teams can now enhance their visibility with this deal, and their internet makes this all possible when you get a chance to watch these teams all over the world.
That's a good point.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Here is Mr. Incredible. Reynolds passes to Roberts, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Pass to the dude. The 10-footer. That one drops for him. The visitors with the ball. Here is Mr. Incredible. The pass to Reynolds. To the middle. Here's Insanity. That shot, no good. Here's the quick. The teardrop falls in.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Here's Reynolds. Hardy passes to the kid. 6 to shoot. Here's Reynolds. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by Watson. Watson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Reynolds. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Smitty, with players like Curry and Lillard taking such high difficulty shots from deep, deep range. I mean, these are just amazing. Some have said that it's hurting the game and that kids will try to emulate. What do you think about it?
You know, Kevin, I think it is to some point, and to this point where so many kids now at a younger age are shooting the 3-ball from so deep. I would love for a lot of these guys to be able to show the work they put in, and then those kids try to emulate that.
Dimes, he's checked in for the dude. This is it to Matt. Pulls it from 20, and that's good for 2. Gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here is Mr. Incredible. Lays it up and banks it in.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
Pass to Dimes. Over to the wing. Down low. Watson surveying the D. The pass to Matt. Rebound by Roberts.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Watson, the pass to Matt. And for a team schedule that includes 4 games and 5 nights, sports writers have introduced the term schedule losses. due to fatigue. I just don't think that's very good, but it's a reality right now.
Yeah, it is. And sometimes, Kevin, you know these games, you travel a lot. Your legs are just done, and that's when you have to rely on a total team, play more guys. But it happens. You can't get out of this quicksand. You're going to have those type of losses.
At the line, Hardy. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Mr. Moves checked in for Red Hot. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Shake and bake passes to Watson. Low block shot. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
Passes to the kid. Here's Mr. Moves. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hardy. Over Watson. That one, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Look quick, passes to Maverick. Here's Dimes. Here's Maverick. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And there's the pass to the kid. Saw this the other day, Steve. The NBA now helping to create the Basketball Africa League. 12 teams from across that terrific continent. I think it's pretty exciting.
It is. This is an incredible story. Great for the sport and great for the people of Africa.
Passes it to Maverick. And here's Watson. Here's Shake and Bake with his first shot attempt. Yes, that goes in. Shake and Bake's got his first bucket of the night. Here is Mr. Incredible. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's the kid. Pass to Mr. Moves. Pass to Brooks. Fade away. It's not going to go for him. Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to the quick. And here's Watson. From the left block. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Brooks, left side. Passes it to Hardy. Here's Mr. Moves. Brooks outside. Over Watson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Steve, the G League is now offering select contracts worth $125,000. They want to attract prospects straight out of high school. What do you think of that?
You know, I like it, Kevin, and I think I'd love to see that number go up and up, and I like the opportunity for some of those guys to be able to go straight out of high school. It's good for some, it's bad for others, but I think you have to give those guys that opportunity.
Pass to the quick. From deep three-point range, Brooks grabs the board.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Here's Maverick. The pass to Dimes. Nice D from Brooks.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Inside, here's Mr. Moves. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Here's Maverick. He dishes it to Watson. From deep. He's off on that one.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Here's Maverick. And so they get the victory here at home. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team.